and rightly projected. This is one challenge which I feel that from the national perspective, when we see, a lot of contribution has been done by Kerala. A lot of contribution is being done by Kerala. But because of the petty politics of LDF and UDF, the whole good work Modi ji ke netritva mein, under the dynamic leadership of Pradhan Mantri Modi, who has got a vision for the development of the country, and he has got the vision also to see to it how Kerala plays a vital role in that development, that we have to understand. When he says Atmanirbhar Bharat, it means that Atmanirbhar of Kerala also. It means development of Kerala also. And I am happy to share with you that in the last 9 years, a lot of financial support has been given for the infrastructure development. You will be happy to note that for infrastructure development, the national highways which have been constructed, the total 54,000 kilometers of national highway has been constructed, and 616 kilometers of metro rail has been constructed in past 9 years. Here also in Kerala, a lot of national highways are being constructed. Your 4-lane is being converted to 6-lane. A lot of financial support is being given. And the same way, if I talk about railway track, per day in 2014, 6 kilometers of railway track was being commissioned. Now, 14 and a half kilometers per day, railway lines are being commissioned and they are being made. That we have to understand. If I talk about the national highway, in 2014 it was 12 kilometers. Now it is 29 kilometers per day that national highways are being made. So at what pace the country is going forward, that we have to understand. I would also like to share with you that Prime Minister Modi took care of the marginal sections of the society. The farmers, the women, the youth, the poor, the marginal section, the Dalits. सबकी चिंता किसी ने की तो वो नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने की है. And when I say so, I speak with facts and figures. If you talk about Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana, now this Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana, 80 crore people are getting 5 kilo wheat or 5 kilo rice and 1 kilo of pulses dal. 5 kilo गेहूं, 5 kilo चावल या 1 kilo और 1 kilo दाल ये दी जा रही है. And what is the impact of this? The impact is that International Monetary Fund says now that the poverty in India has reduced from 22% to less than 10%. And at the same time, the extreme poverty has been reduced less than 1%. This is the situation. And if I talk about the number 80 crores, that means that more than the population of whole of Europe, more than the population of whole of Europe, this is being given free ration to 80 crore people, and this is how it has brought the change. If I talk about Awas Yojana, 4 crores of houses have been constructed. And here in Kerala, 2 lakh houses have been constructed under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. I would like to share with you, I was an MLA in 1993 when I first got elected. And my BDO, the block development officer, he used to come to me and say, Nadda ji, there is a good news for you. And I used to get very happy. I said, what is that good news? He used to say that you have got 1 Indra Awas Yojana in 1 panchayat. Now tell me whom to give. And I used to say, please sir, you decide. I can't decide. Because my application number is so huge. 1 Awas Yojana, Indra Awas Yojana, what am I going to do with it? But now you have a Prime Minister Modi who has constructed 4 crore houses. 4 crore houses. This is the difference. This is the difference of the scale. This is the difference of the speed. If I talk about Swachh Bharat, 11 crore toilets have been made. We call it in Hindi, Izzat Ghar. Living with dignity.
And when I say so, you will be shocked to know that one of the most literate states like Kerala, God's own country,
here also 2,43,000 toilets were constructed. 2,40,000. That means 2,43,000 women used to go for their daily needs in the fields. What type of dignity was there? And the same way, 11 crore families, women used to go into the fields. Prime Minister Modi gave them to live with dignity. He gave Pradhan Mantri Swachhta Abhiyan and toilets were constructed. If I talk about Ujjwala Yojana, gas connections have been given. If I talk about Ayushman Bharat,
friends, I was the health minister in the first cabinet of Prime Minister Modi. He told me, Nadda, think big, do something big. At that point of time, the agenda was universal health coverage, that everybody should get health coverage. And we also used to get fascinated, universal health coverage. But we never knew how we will do it. Prime Minister Modi showed us the way, and you will be happy again to note that 10 crore 74 lakh families, 50 crore people. And who are these 50 crore people? Which is the 40% of India's population. Who are those?
Redi wala, rickshaw wala, thela wala, sabji wala, bus ka driver, bus ka cleaner, taxi driver, lift man, ठेला चलाने वाला, रैग पिकर जो कूड़ेदान से प्लास्टिक इकट्ठा करता है, ऐसे गरीब लोगों को 50 करोड़ लोगों को 5 लाख रुपए का every year health cover was given and it became a universal health coverage. And here also, when I talk about Ayushman Bharat, 22 lakh families of Kerala are getting the benefit of Ayushman Bharat. 25 lakh health coverage every year in Kerala, that we have to understand. If I talk about Jal Jeevan Mission, 9 crore 90 lakh people have been benefited. And if I talk about Kerala, 13.8 lakh households have been given the water tap connection at the residence place. Now, this is the empowerment of the poor. This is how, what we are talking about. And when I say about the tap connection, the total tap connection 6 crores, 9 crores. That means that it is more than the population of Germany, that we have to understand. Friends, if I talk about Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi, everybody has talked about being a Kisan leader, but nobody has really done good for the Kisan. Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi, Prime Minister Modi gives to 11 crore 78 lakh people, 2,000 rupees every fourth month, to 11 crore 78 lakh people, and that too in Kerala, 20.
ലൈനായിട്ട് മാറ്റുവാൻ സാധിച്ചു. അതുപോലെ സാമ്പത്തിക രംഗത്ത് വളരെയധികം സഹായം. 6 കിലോമീറ്റർ ആയിരുന്നു നിർമ്മിക്കൽ ഒരു ദിവസം. മാറ്റം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് സമഗ്രമായിട്ടുള്ള ഈ ഭാരതത്തിലെ ജനങ്ങളുടെ വികസനമാണ് ഉണ്ടായിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഈ 80 കോടി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് യൂറോപ്പിലെ ജനസംഖ്യയെ കഴിഞ്ഞും കൂടുതലാണ്. യൂറോപ്പിലെ ജനസംഖ്യയെ കഴിഞ്ഞും കൂടുതലാണ്. നരേന്ദ്രമോദി സൗജന്യമായിട്ട് ഈ ഭക്ഷ്യ
വീഡിയോ എന്നോട് വന്ന് പറയും, സാർ
സൗജന്യമായിട്ട് 5 ലക്ഷം രൂപ ചികിത്സയ്ക്ക് വേണ്ടി കൊടുക്കുന്ന, ഒരു പ്രീമിയം കൊടുക്കണ്ട.
$5 ലക്ഷം കൊടുക്കുന്ന ചികിത്സയ്ക്ക് വേണ്ടി കൊടുക്കുകയാണ്. ഏതാണ്ട് 40% ജനങ്ങൾ വരും നമ്മുടെ രാജ്യത്ത്. അവർക്ക് മുഴുവൻ സൗജന്യമായിട്ട് കൊടുക്കുന്നു. ഈ കേരളത്തിലും 22 ലക്ഷം ആയുഷ്മാൻ ഭാരതിന്റെ $13,80,000 പേർക്ക് ഈ രീതിയിൽ കണക്ഷൻ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അങ്ങനെ ഇതെന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഈ 9,90,000 എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ജർമ്മനിയിലെ ജനസംഖ്യയെ കഴിഞ്ഞും കൂടുതലാണ്. അത്രമാത്രമാണ് നമ്മൾ ജലം കൊടുത്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ കിസാൻ സമ്മാൻ നിധി എന്തുമാത്രം കരച്ചിലും കോവലുകളും അട്ടഹാസങ്ങളുമായിരുന്നു കർഷകർക്ക് വേണ്ടി. എന്താണ് നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തത്? 2 മാസം കൂടുമ്പോൾ, 4 മാസം കൂടുമ്പോൾ 2000 രൂപ വെച്ച് കർഷകർക്ക് കൊടുക്കുകയാണ്. കർഷകർക്ക് വേണ്ടി കൊടുത്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. അങ്ങനെ കേരളത്തിലും ഏതാണ്ട് കേരളത്തിൽ കൊടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നത് 20,33,000 പേർക്ക്, കർഷകർക്ക് ഈ രീതിയിൽ കിസാൻ സമ്മാൻ നിധിയുടെ അടിസ്ഥാനത്തില് കർഷകർക്ക് നരേന്ദ്രമോദിയുടെ സർക്കാർ സാമ്പത്തിക സഹായം ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അനസ്യൂതമായിട്ടുള്ള പ്രവർത്തനത്തിലൂടെ ഈ രാജ്യത്തെ ഉന്നതിയിലേക്ക് നയിക്കുവാൻ വേണ്ടി ഉജ്ജ്വലമായിട്ടുള്ള നേതൃത്വം കൊടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് നരേന്ദ്രമോദി ഈ രാജ്യത്തെ നയിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണെന്ന് പറയുവാൻ എനിക്ക് അഭിമാനമുണ്ട്.
Friends, I take this opportunity to explain one very important thing,
which is we should correct the narrative in the right perspective. When we talk and we hear the Congress people say, महंगाई बढ़ गया है, महंगाई बढ़ गया है, I feel that they need little more of education. They should understand. The whole world has faced the impact of Corona. The whole world has faced the impact of Ukraine-Russia war and the supply chain. Now here the intellectuals are sitting before me. So I take this opportunity to explain at least my perspective about economy. Because Congress people lack education. They don't understand. You know, when the whole world was distributing freebies, Prime Minister Modi was empowering India. That we have to understand. When every country was confused how to fight Corona, Prime Minister Modi was crystal clear how to fight Corona. उन्होंने कहा पहले जान है फिर जहान है. जब जान बचा ली तो कहा अब जान भी है और जहान भी है. दोनों को हम आगे बढ़ा करके ले जाएंगे. He was crystal clear. America was not clear. They did not know whether to put lockdown or to see the economy. Europe was confused. America was confused. Australia was confused. But India was crystal clear under dynamic leadership of Narendra Modi. Now what is the difference you have to understand? Now Morgan Stanley report says that the bright spot in economy is India. The bright spot of economy is India. The only hope is India, number one. Number two, Morgan Stanley says in its report that the economy of India is one of the most stable economy in the world. That is now India. We have to understand. And I will substantiate with some figures, and I would like to share with you those figures. You talk about growth rate. Now Australia's growth rate is 2.2%. Germany growth rate is 2.6%. South Korea growth rate is 4.1%. Canada's growth rate is 4.5%. Brazil growth rate is 4.6%. USA, United States of America's growth rate is 5.9%. France is 6%. And India's growth rate is 8.7%. That we have to understand. अब मैं ये अनपढ़ कांग्रेसियों को क्या समझाऊं? महंगाई महंगाई महंगाई, ये खाते में कुछ नहीं है तो क्या कहें? India's growth rate is at 8.7%. Now I'll talk about inflation. The United States inflation is 4.9%. France inflation rate is 1%. Australia's inflation is 7%. Italy's inflation is 7.6%. United Kingdom's is 8.7%. And India's inflation is 4.25%. 4.25%. If I talk about the food products inflation, खाने के सामान का inflation, US is 6.7% inflation, France 14.3%, Germany 14.5%, European Union 16.41%, United Kingdom 19%. Even Rishi Sunak is in a problem. 19% inflation for food products. Pakistan 48.65%, and India 2.91%. This is India. This is our economy.
So, my friends from the media, please share these figures with me.
Please share. Please understand how Prime Minister Modi is making this country one of the most strong economy background country. The MOUs and the agreements which have been taking place in America 2 days back, it gives a new height to Indo-American relationship. It gives a new height. India is now a country which gives and which orders 470 aeroplanes. 470 aeroplanes, and not 2 aeroplanes, Airbus, 200 Airbus and 200 Boeing. American Joe Biden says that this order is going to give employment to 44 states of America.